welcome back to Auto's Car, where we take a deep dive into the cars that made an impact, whether they're classics, underdogs, or forgotten heroes. Today, we're rewinding the clock to the early 2000s and shining a spotlight on a true American. SUV icon, the Chevrolet Trailblazer, *, when the Trailblazer first hit the roads in 2002, it didn't just replace the old Blazer, it refined what a midsize SUV could be. Back then, it was bold, muscular, and designed to compete in one of the most crowded segments in the industry. And for a few years, it did more than just compete, it dominated. * Under the hood, the early Trailblazer came standard with something pretty special, a 4.2-liter inline-six engine known as the Vortec 4200. This wasn't just any engine. It made 270 horsepower, which was a big deal at the time, especially for an SUV in this category. It was smooth, powerful, and gave the Trailblazer a surprisingly refined feel for a body-on-frame truck. Whether you were towing a trailer or cruising on the highway, it delivered. *. The styling was very early 2000s GM, but in the best way possible: clean lines, prominent fender flares, and a wide stance that gave it real road presence. It looked rugged without being overly aggressive, striking a nice balance between utility and everyday USABIL. Inside, the Trailblazer offered solid comfort. Sure, materials weren't exactly luxury level, but the space was generous and practical. The rear seats folded flat, giving plenty of room for cargo, and higher trims like the LT or LTZ even offered leather, premium audio, and rear seat entertainment systems. For families, adventurers, or just people who wanted a dependable, roomy SUV, the Trailblazer ticked a lot of boxes. * There was also the X version, a longer, 3-row model that added seating for up to 7. And if you wanted something with more bite, Chevrolet even introduced the Trailblazer SS a few years later, packing a 6.0-liter V8, but that's a story for another video. * What made the early Trailblazer special was its ability to be both rugged and refined. It had real off-road potential with available 4-wheel drive and a truck-like chassis, but it was also comfortable enough for daily driving. That balance is something a lot of modern SUVs try to replicate but don't always get right. * Today, you can still find these early 2000s Trailblazers on the road, and they've aged surprisingly well. Maintenance is key, but if taken care of, that inline-six engine can go the distance. It's no wonder many enthusiasts still consider it one of GM's best efforts from that era. * So if you're into dependable classics with a hint of nostalgia, the early Chevrolet Trailblazer deserves a second look. And here at Auto's Car, we'll always be here to keep those stories alive. * Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more throwbacks and car insights every week. Thanks for watching.